I'd like to thank Sherry for allowing us to speak in response to her films. I shall speak on the morality of human image making. Like a car, a camera is sold as a predatory weapon, one that's as automated as possible, ready to spring. Popular taste expects an easy, invisible technology. Manufacturers reassure their customers that taking pictures demands no skill or expert knowledge, that the machine is all-knowing and responds to the slightest pressure of the will. It's as simple as turning the ignition key or pulling the trigger. Like guns and cars, cameras or iPhones are fantasy machines whose use is addictive. However, despite the extravagances of ordinary language and advertising, they are not lethal. In the hyperbole that markets cars like guns, there is at least this much truth. Except in wartime, cars kill more people than guns do. The camera gun does not kill. So the ominous metaphor seems to be all bluff, like a man's fantasy of having a gun, knife, or tool between his legs. Still, there is something predatory in the act of taking a picture. To photograph ducks, birds, is to violate us by seeing us as we never see ourselves, by having knowledge of us that we can never have. It turns ducks into objects that can be symbolically possessed, just as a camera is a sublimation of the gun. To photograph a duck is a sublimated murder, a soft murder appropriate to a sad and frightened time. Eventually, people might learn to act out more of their aggressions with cameras and fewer with guns, with the price being an even more image-choked world. Cameras began duplicating the world at the moment when the human landscape started to undergo a vertiginous rate of change, while an untold number of forms of biological and social life are being destroyed in a brief span of time. A device is available to record what is disappearing. Sincerely, an egret.